Gold nugget number 5, Zig Ziglar, see you at the top. The thing that came across to me was when I'm reading the chapter, it says education and intelligence are not the same thing. 3 of the most intelligent and successful people I know finished 3rd, 5th, and 8th grade. Henry Ford quit school at 14. Thomas J. Watson, founder of IBM, went from being $6 a week salesman to chairman of the board. So when you grew up and you're growing up in life, what you're told, go to school, get your education, and then work for a company for 30 years, 25, 30 years, retire and sail off into the sunset. But as we know, and like Zig Ziglar say, in a highly technical world, so a limited form of education is no excuse and certainly no reason to have poor self-image. So formal education, okay? Because education is important, but dedication is even more important, is what he said. Because you take someone like Henry Ford. Henry Ford had his philosophy like he didn't have to know everything. If he wanted to find something out, what he did, he hired someone that knew and had the education or the intelligence to tell him what he needed to know. But he didn't feel it was to him to really have to know everything. He just knew he had a burning desire to achieve and get that engine going, the V8 going the way he wanted to go. So he just did everything he could do to make sure that happened. And like Zig said, you have to get rid of excuses for failure and give yourself reasons and methods to succeed while urging you to dedicate yourself to utilizing the potential you possess. So in other words, intelligence is great, but you have to apply what you learn. It's like when you're in school and you're learning theory after theory, but until you apply that knowledge, it's just education. It's the intelligence you get from actually continuously learning and doing that. With a case like Henry Ford, his success came from he was real determined what he wanted to do in life. So never confuse, like my little monkey here, never confuse education with intelligence. Okay, it's a vast difference in where you take the terminology and where you get it from. And some of what I feel is Zig Ziglar's biggest contribution and what he feels is the main thing in life. You can have everything in life you want if you would just help enough people, other people get what they want. So what's your opinion on education versus intelligence? Um, Give me a quote below on my blog. Tell me what you feel.